Hello, loves. My name is Kareen, and I'm here to bring you a dose of awareness. If this video resonates with you, then it's for you. So, what I'm receiving today is my anniversary. Woo, 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 woo. 8 years married. We actually been together since high school, though. So, yeah, half our lives. We've been together and we've been married for 8 years and have had children. They're 6 and 7. 6, 7, I know. They've been driving me crazy with that every time we say the age. So now they got me saying it 6, 7. But yeah, they're 6 and 7, and yeah, we've been married for 8 years. And yeah, I have on my shirt it says Mrs. Walker, and he has one that said Mr. Walker. And our marriage date is just something that we had gotten years ago, and I still got it, still represent. Because yeah, I love marriage. I love love, and I'm grateful that I'm able to experience a love like this, having my best friend as my husband, having, unconditional love for each other. And what I'm receiving is to share with you all is that um, love is available. You will find your person. You will um, make it through it. It's just all about paying attention to what's worth fighting for. And this could be any relationship, actually. Um, what's worth fighting for in that relationship? You know, is love worth fighting for? Is peace worth fighting for? Is trust worth fighting for? Is, hope worth fighting for? Because relationships are going to come with disagreements, especially if you guys are growing together. Me and my husband, we've been growing together since we were kids. So, especially if you're growing together, even if you have been together that long, and you just meet that person, you have to grow with them. They're them, you're you. And when you guys come together, you have to see if you all can grow together. Is it compatible? What's worth fighting for you? Have that in the background of your head and your awareness while going through your relationships. Because when there is a disagreement or something, happens that's not what you want, you'll remember that love is still worth fighting for. Peace is still worth fighting for. And this trust is still worth fighting for. So you'll do the things to bring that relationship to love, to peace, to trust. If something happens, you it won't be such a big deal. Of course, you got to go through it, but you'll be able to forgive and forget because your love for that person is worth fighting for. If something happened where you got felt mistrust, you'll still be able to work through that and come back to trust because trust in your relationship is worth fighting for. So just be aware of in your relationship what's worth fighting for you, and you'll see that it lasts longer when you're fighting for what you want. When you both, your partner too, are working together and you're fighting for the good things, you know, the good feelings, the the magical things that happen in a relationship, the happiness, the love, the peace, the best friend that you will always have. So yeah, and yeah, remember any relationships and approach relationships with an open heart, not with the past of what happened, you know. Approach every relationship, especially if it's new, with an open heart. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. But still, how will you know unless you approach it open? How will you know that person, you know? Be open and see what happens and pay attention to what's worth fighting for you in a relationship. And yeah, much love. I was called to share that with you and our love that me and my husband have as it continues to grow. Much love.